Welcome back. It's time for us to head to the throne room.
Is all well?
Past us is the throne room, where Luis awaits. We cannot turn back now. Are you prepared? Let's go.
I'm heading out.
We'll get the Royal Scepter back for certain. There is no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer. Hello.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong a force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible.
I was thinking it was more the opposite. Okay.
Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
So I've been thinking, like, as I mentioned in the end of the previous part, the idea, like, it's like maybe this scepter is like magnifying their feelings of anxiety and worries. But what if it's just simply he's turned this off? So it's like that's why they're getting a bit, is because it's not drawing it out anymore.
Absurd. Then how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged, with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
See, now, like, you know how I was speaking about, like, why didn't Luis do anything in the final month? He didn't have to. I kind of like that in a way. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to come after us. Like, everything was going according to plan. It's like, yeah. This is what I expect. It's like, yeah.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince.
No.
Born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
Genuinely, I've got to go all the dots.
Hey, really? Are you hesitating now?
I have to all the dots. It's what I do. Gotta go.
Why hesitate? Surely you, of all people, understand this ideology. Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
You know, you make a fair point, Louis. No!
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die? If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
Ask not what the world can do for you. Ask what you can do for the world. Luis.
What's happening?
Oh dear.
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
We did it! Yay! Dope. How do we get up there?
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Can we use the gauntlet runner and go up and down over the top?
Maybe this is just what it looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
Oh, aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in. I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's magla has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
I've only got 1 day left. Do I get extra days now? I imagine not, but still.
Hey! He's running that way!
Get him!
Anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
It's what I was thinking.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight. At the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
Save the country. I must defeat Luis and save the country, but first, I'll have to get past the Magla storm to reach him. I should prepare thoroughly and wait for our day of departure.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamic's reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
I mean, yeah, that should be at least a base level, yeah.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Nope. I'll stop it too hasty, well, I mean, can steady on.
Let's not be too hasty on that.
My apologies, Your Highness.
I thought you would understand my sense of humor at this point, Hulkenberg. Oh dear, oh dear.
In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
What's that about? It's a big giant red thing. So how many days do we actually have then? Nope.
Finally
have the Lords of Oceania and Montario on board.
You could say...
Both are rotten to the core, mind. But at the same time, they remain the sovereign lords of those principalities. Time is short, so we can't afford to overlook their influence and connections. I'll have them speak out against the rioting in the streets. It should help contain the situation, if only a little.
Whoa!
Nice work, Batman.
Ah.
It's not the first time I've thought this, Blue, but I'm glad to have met you and to stand beside you now. Always had a rebellious streak, you know. Was a fire under the church's heels. But as soon as I started feeling the heat myself, I'd relent. Just avoiding confrontation. Learning a bit too late that maybe I wasted a lot of my life drowning in anxiety like that. But in the end, you did turn and face it. Yes, well, meeting you showed me what I wanted to be in this world. All those who struggle deserve to know the truth, to have access to information unfettered, without slant or bias.
Isn't that...
That struggle, the anxiety, is what causes Magla to swell up from the heart. And facing those fears is what turns Magla into magic.
I guess.
Wish people could learn that it's natural to feel anxious, not something to be afraid of. Right, but in the incredibly, very thin, absolutely minuscule chance that Luis uses his brand of magic or whatever he's got up his sleeve to turn me into a human.
How goes it?
Well, I'd rip my heart right out of my own chest. Show him then and there that I'd rather die than be turned into a monster. That sounds familiar. Careful what you wish for.
What?
Stop. Put that into the world. I only say because I have faith that you'll save me well before it comes to that, Your Highness.
So!
Well, tomorrow's the grand finale.
I'll see you later.
If you have any final things to say to anyone, best do it now. I'd hate for you to head to your big to-do with regrets.
All good.
Yeah, we might not get another chance. Why not spend time with someone? I thought that was going to be the final dungeon, though. Like that we were in.
Let's go see.
This is probably our last chance to relax like this. I suggest we talk to everyone so you can push forward without regrets. And while you're at it, if you have any completed requests you haven't reported back on, tonight's the night. Can we speak to Maria then? Okay.
Mister?
Don't you have a big job tomorrow? You want to do the same thing that Papa tried to do that day, don't you? That's why I want to talk. Of course. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, mister? I know you're real busy and all. That's great. There's so much I want to talk to you about. The other day I played with my friends and we drew pictures with chalk in the alleyway. We drew lots of flowers and houses and...
And then...
Oh yeah, one of the nice men who came by to get food said he found a job. Makes plates now. And then, and then... Take your time, take your time.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but now... Everyone in town's been kind of scary lately. They all seem really nervous, and some of them have even been saying that a lot of people are going to die tomorrow. But I know better. Once you become king, everyone will be happy again. I've been telling that to lots of people, but they don't believe me. Some people even think things will get worse. They say a child can't get anything done. That's not true, is it? Not with you all at my side.
It'll be fine.
I see.
Right. Then you have my support too, mister. How can I help, though? Oh, I'll talk to everyone. I'll tell them about a place where we can all proudly call home. Maybe everyone's feeling like I did before. Like they've got nowhere to go. Everybody else is just out to judge them or hurt them. But mister, you said you'd make a country without all that. We had to be peaceful and kind and nobody cries. A place for everyone. If I tell people that, do you think they'll feel better? It's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay then, I'll tell everyone as soon as I can, starting tomorrow morning. I'll do my best for everyone, just like Papa and Mister.
Maria?
Well, you're looking very happy, Maria. Anyway, don't forget about the thing you wanted to give him, okay? Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Here you go. For you, mister. Oh.
This.
Made it with Miss Fabian. It'll make sure you and everybody else comes back safe and sound. I'll return as the king. I sewed it myself, stitch by stitch. It's kind of messy, but I tried my best. Don't look inside, it's kind of embarrassing. No, but what? Maria was feeling embarrassed, so I reassured her and said goodbye. I want to look inside, see what's in it. What's in it? What's in it?
What now?
What it is? Yeah. Oh well, not that then. Consider selling it. Handmade charm. Ooh. Also, you're just gonna get like items that just give us basic stat boosts then. Charm handmade by Maria, its contents are unknown. Okay, happy with that. +5 magic when channeling the Helia lineage. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so what are we gonna get with you, Hawkenberg?
So,
Alas,
it's
tomorrow
finally time.
we finally decide this once and for all. Something I should like to talk with you about, under the circumstances. Perhaps you join me just outside the gate? We visited this place once before. I trust you still recall that time? No? It's where you fought Rodolphe.
Well, sure.
Yes.
Indeed. And following our clash, he was taken into custody. It pains me to say that Grand Trad is still plagued by rampant looting and theft. I dare say the issue was only worsened without Rodolphe present. It is the cause of the Crimson Sky. The fear has gotten to the people, and even the previously civically minded have gone mad. Fear is a cunning beast. It lurks within, fattening itself on our insecurities, and only bares its fangs when we're most vulnerable. We've all become its prey. I've put many beasts to the sword, yet the method for subduing the creature known as fear still eludes me. Learn to live with it.
I see.
To live alongside it rather than be gripped by it. Requires a fortitude that is most difficult to achieve. Yeah, never said it'd be easy. In the past, there were nights where it seemed certain that the beast within would devour me whole. I put myself to blame. At times I shut my eyes to the world and fell to my own deceptions. I lived so many days in this manner, convinced that I had found strength. Until at last I met you, fell in with our comrades, and came to know so very many people. It was only then that I understood that I was not alone. I've come to depend on and expect a great many things from all of you. Would you believe me if I said that on some level, this brings me some shame? Yeah, you've grown, you've gotten stronger.
No.
Indeed.
I fought so long to protect others, and now find myself with allies who shield me in turn. It is an experience that made me realize all that I could not accomplish alone. Those who seek to be the sole vessels of power, such as Luis or Rodolphe. Their solitude offers them some strength, yes, but it also exposes a great many vulnerabilities. You've protected me countless times, when I believed it was my duty to protect you. I owe you the deepest gratitude. But without you, I would not be able to fight as I do now.
That's why.
Our time together brought about an epiphany. Do not seek a one-sided fealty, but as a knight, wish to serve under a king who supports me as I do them. I'll count on you as always.
I thank you.
You have my thanks. Beginning tomorrow, I shall support you as a true knight of the king. I swear this to you, and as proof of my bond, I present you with this. Here, what we got here? We'll get Knight's Memorandum. Alcis bestowed it upon me when I first received my knighthood. In it, the will of a knight. Perhaps one might call it a knight's soul, even. If it is inscribed.
You see?
Your reign will be a period of tumult. You shall bear a great many burdens, and that which bars your way will not be so black and white as Luis. Do you understand this? You shall face every single individual across this land who push their fears and anxieties onto people, like His late Majesty and Luis. And many will not even make an effort to bear their own anxiety again. They'll pretend to not notice until they can push it onto someone such as you.
'Tis all right.
I offer little in comfort except to say that you shall have allies like me by your side to bear it all. I hope you never forget that. Forget what? What's happening? Where am I? With our sense of trust in each other deepened, Huckenberg and I returned to the inn. What did we get there? How does this play into the royal lineage, I suppose?
What now?
Like, because what lineage is this? Like, tree, prince, knight. Okay, so yeah. It's that aspect of like, I'm not sure how that works out. It's like, because we've got the seeker, the healer, all that type of stuff. Because, like, yeah, that's the broader one. Berserker, just making sure I was right on that. So yeah, yours is the knight one, so that one will apply there. Yuna's is the mass dancer. Yuva's is the summoner. Right, so what did we get? I'm assuming a knight one. Should just gone down. Knight's memorandum, 5 endurance when channeling the knight lineage. Cool. Wow. Assuming someone's in here, right? No. Alright, follower, can we go this way? Stroll your next. As my journey with him will come to an end. Here we should go. Lead your day. Oh, you up, mate?
At last.
Tomorrow we settle things with Luis for good. We're as prepared as we can be, so why not pass the time over a hot meal at the Honey Bee? I was just there!
Now then.
Let's dig in. Ask Fabienne to go all out and load us up with extra special dishes. This is my last supper!
No.
No, don't even joke like that. Just enjoy the meal and think of it as preparation for tomorrow. Fabienne, keep it coming if you would. You're paying, right?
Huh?
But, mistress, you ate all that meat? I serve more than people usually finish, too. Shall I bring out another helping?
No.
This was more than enough. It was great. Thank you. Tomorrow you're gonna fight, right? Almost correct, Maria. We're going to fight and win. And this guy here will become king and make this a good country. A good country. I like that one. Speaks more to the child aspect of her. Like, it's that feels too sort of, what does that mean kind of thing. It's like, yeah, you just need to explain it at her level. I feel that's more appropriate. Country where no one will cry anymore. Yeah, so, you cheer us on, Maria?
Yeah.
Of course, I'll always cheer for you. Miss Fabienne will too, right? Naturally. We'll wait here with bated breath for their triumphant return, won't we? Bye! A good country. You know, Blue, I felt even for a moment that Luis's ideology had merit. I might not be in this fight. But we know that's not the case. He desires a country where the weak and helpless are culled. Everyone would know and see that, yet do nothing. No one would benefit by having such people, saving such people. They would be written off as a loss. And yet the masses still support Luis. When did our country become so bleak? We'll help anyone in need. Started as little more than a clever campaign slogan. But thinking back, I think we all felt power in those words. Still, speaking the words is easy, but acting on them is another thing entirely, even for a king.
Right.
You're right. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm going to give up. And that's what makes you, you.
Got a moment?
Remember, the inheritance my parents left me was all the people of Halia. Our people are our greatest fortune. I will never forget that. My parents were good lords, and the people of Halia love them for it. I truly hope with all my heart that this country becomes that and more.
Take this.
I just want you to have this. Crested shortsword. This shortsword has been passed down through House Haliatus for generations. It's said to protect its owner. The fact I've survived until now is proof enough.
Hey.
No matter what happens tomorrow, win. Don't die. You must fight for the sake of the many lives in this country.
It'll be all right.
I'll be right there with you. Stroll and I shared a firm oath to each other, then finished our meals. your day. Oh, anyone else around here?
All right then.
It will be Lord Louis before too long. Please help.
Okay, let's go with Yufa over there, because
counting on
she's part of the group. Proper.
It's finally here.
Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. Would you teleport me to Eteria? No, I won't. What? Brother!
You've come.
Oh, if it isn't my dear sister. And with Blue in tow, have you come all this way to see me? Yes, I need to talk with you at any cost. We told Edney about tomorrow's decisive battle against Luis. Tomorrow is finally the day, is it? And allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. Once you stop Luis and take the throne, what are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on a happily ever after? Your people will not be a monolith. Even your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations, and those differences will drag you down. All as enemies lurk in the shadows. I'm prepared.
Right.
Right, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh.
You worry too much, brother. Blue has us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, we are all determined to walk it beside him.
I see.
Good. If you are so resolved, I have nothing further to say. I pray that with every step you take, the path bears fruit. Listen for word of our victory tomorrow, brother. We're going to survive, and we'll most certainly return to the island.
Now that you mention it...
Wait. Something I wanted to give you, Blue. I'll run into the house to retrieve it. That Yufa, always in such a hurry. She'll never change. I've been looking after her for a long time, but I'm thinking it's time to entrust that role to someone else. Well, leave it to me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Yufa trusts you too. Actually, it's quite clear she does more than that. If you have been planting false expectations in my sister's head, I hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. I sense hostility from Edney, who's sporting a fake smile. Yelp. Looks like you two are having a rousing conversation. Indeed, we were talking about the swarms of vicious man-eating sharks that teem in the night sea. I was telling him that if someone were to be thrown in, they'd die instantly. The adults told me that lie all the time when I was a child. About children who lie will be thrown into the sea at night, they'd say.
What is it?
Looking a little pale, Blue. What's wrong? Nothing. Well, didn't you say you have something to give him?
See this for
Yes, I do. Here, Blue. For your hands only. A rippling shell. It's the shell of a rippling snail. It's a good luck charm here on this island. If you hold it to your ear, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Tradition says it contains a prayer for its owner to return home safely, just like the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands when they head out to sea. Hey, what? That's quite the gift. Oh, did I say their husband? Anyway, let's get going. We've got a big day ahead of us. I'm going to be fed to the sharks. We said our goodbyes to Edney and returned to Grand Trad. Gulp. Lead your day. Right, across the road.
That's enough out of you.
That's enough out of you. I didn't think you'd come see me at a time like this. Welcome. You come all this way. We can talk as long as you like.
So...
Those Ujif children I took in seem to be regaining their spirits, little by little.
Yes.
The grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course. But I thought enlisting them as my helpers might provide a welcome distraction. Helpers? What are they helping with? I have no intention of putting such small children on anything dangerous. That's what I have you here for, after all. What? I'd been racking my brain trying to think of functions for an igniter that would have no use as a weapon. For lack of any ideas of my own, I asked the children. It was like I'd opened a floodgate. Idea after idea. Jet shoes based on wind propulsion. Super brooms that clean the floor with water and wind magic combined. Sounds fun.
Right.
Yes.
Indeed. They dreamed up all kinds of things. Even better is that all their suggestions really could help improve people's lives. With a little adjustment for practicality. They also suggested a pen that could write sparkling text, and an instrument that could play itself. Of course, I asked what the point of these trifles could be. Their response? It'd be fun. In short, they're playthings. The thought took me entirely off guard. Their suggestions were worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful, but I could certainly see them putting smiles on children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps that's just what this country needs. Something good for nothing but a smile now and then. Yeah.
Yes.
It might do some good. But I'm thinking of something a little broader than igniters alone. Sanctism dominates this country in many ways. The profit of every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools of simple utility are restricted. I'm going to change that. I'll make this a country known for better products. Tools for happiness instead of violence.
Listen.
As for this country you dream of, you've not even set foot on the path yet. To look at the distance you must tread, many would advise against it. But I will walk it beside you. I know I can count on you. Just watch. Between my connections, my tech, and my business sense, it'll be a simple task. Blue, give me your hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interested calculation. I haven't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Yet somehow you make it possible. My dreams, my aspirations. Let this handshake be entrusting them to you. Didn't even shake. A small trinket of some sort was placed in my palm and trusted to me.
This here.
Personally cut and polished, I'll have you know. I look for a magla crystal that gleams with the same clarity as your eyes. And then you went and changed one of your eyes, so I had to get a new one. It's quite disappointing. It's a meager little thing to hold, but I hope you can feel how heavy my wishes have made it. May fortune favor you.
Try not to die.
Don't die, Blue. You are hope. For the children, for me. And hope is not so easily replaced. Okay, no big deal. I spent some time with Brigitte, talking of our hopes for changes soon to come.
Oh, any one of them.
Any one of them. Right, who we got next up on the followers? Eyes May?
What should...
Alright, mate.
Finally.
So it all ends tomorrow. I could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. Would you care to join me for a bit? No, I wouldn't. Oh. Tonight's drink is quite exquisite indeed. Don't be hungover for tomorrow.
Hold on.
Surely I've earned enough respect to avoid being lumped in with nearness. It would take a great deal more than this to dull my senses.
However...
It's been a long road getting from there to here, but the time is finally near. Tomorrow we fight to decide the fate of this country. It is a strange notion to contemplate. Previously I used alcohol to blunt the edge of a sorrow's blade. No, rather it was a self-administered poison which I used to hasten my own departure from this world. But as it graces my lips on this night, I find that the flavor has changed completely. You've been drinking too much, mate. These spirits will fuel my spirit for battle tomorrow. When I think of it in that matter, the taste grows ever more nuanced. Previously, it mattered not when I died. But now that I have dedicated myself to living on for my son, I shall no longer await death, but will endeavor to not waste life. tomorrow, clutching all that I have left of him, hope to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my new purpose, the reason I rise each day.
Cheers.
And so tonight I raise my glass and make a toast to my star of hope. Are you drunk? And I was assigned to live out my days in that cave, who came to me with renewed hope in tow. Who else could it be but you? And it is not just I whom you've inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in a brighter future, with the only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the ideals you held will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those who roam without purpose, and for those paralyzed by inaction. With that light upon their breast, they shall step forward once more. No, seriously, you drunk? Before we return inside, there is something I would like to give you. It is an amulet from my hometown, crafted from a rock that shimmers even in the total absence of light. Perfect for finding one's way. Yes. Parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. Befitting of our situation, is it not?
Well then.
Now then, let us head back in and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us. Boom. Nice, man. I headed back to the gauntlet run now. Yeah. Right, next on our list, Judah.
Hey.
We're finally fighting Luis tomorrow. If you don't mind, there's something I'd like to... somewhere I'd like to go before the fight. Will you come with me? Yes. Here we are.
Hold on a second.
Tomorrow's the battle we've put our lives on the line for. I thought I'd let Rella and Fidelio know. Why at the church?
Why?
Here.
It was here that my sister lived and treated the sick. She saw that work as her atonement, but she saved so many lives in the process. Fidelio and Basilio were two of those people. She brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Rella and Fidelio kept their emotions buried deep, but the love they had for my singing was real. Wasn't it? It was.
Sure.
Thanks.
just how Blue's like, yeah, sure, whatever, yeah. Thank you. It's rare for me to doubt myself, but it does happen. Sometimes I think singing is all I amount to. And while I'm proud it's made me self-sufficient, it can be a lonely way to live. I guess sometimes I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person, and not just a pretty voice.
And?
Why am I spilling my guts like this? I accept you.
Huh?
Now hold on, you can't just say that kind of thing with a straight face. I call foul. And again, you did make a promise, remember? You promised we'd make a world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts. And thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you be in that scenario? Listening from a faraway throne, or would you be by my side? I mean to ask you, but I kept putting it off. Your answer would feel like our story's end, and I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
I'll ask you when it's truly all over. After the day of the hero and you become king, then you can answer me. We'll talk then.
Thanks.
Now I feel I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the performance of a lifetime. I expect you to be in the audience, Rella. Del boy. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Look at this.
Oh, one more thing. I want you to have this and hold it close, so you'll never forget me. The flower used to represent fear and humiliation to me. But once you become kin, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day this country will balk at the very idea of innocent children turned slaves. It may not be easy, and In fact, many will probably oppose it. But we still have to make it happen. We have to believe in our ideals and continue onward. Blue, you feel the same way, don't you? Yeah, I guess. You and I went back together, discussing our hope for a brighter future. We will have a look at all the items when we've got them all, you know. Right, next up. Basilio.
I'll do.
For Del. Good old Del boy.
Finally.
Yes, this is it. We'll finally settle things with Luis. Though a sky like this doesn't exactly feel encouraging at all. So you need a breather at all? We could visit the ocean if you like. It'll take a moment to teleport over. Well, I guess we're off then.
All right.
First time I saw the ocean. You know what I said? God damn, biggest pond I've ever seen. Dale got a good laugh out of that one. Dale, Lady Rella, Vinca. But we'd always be together. Figured I'd already lived my life the way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it though. There's so much I never did. Somehow it never really hit me that I could die at any moment. Just like that. Everything I am could suddenly end. Even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I? No! Normal.
Listen. Yeah.
I suppose.
I'll tell.
I think Dal wanted to stay by Lady Juna's side for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. It was always in his eyes when he looked at her. And he'll never see her again. And me? I'll never see Lady Rella again. I mean, you can. She's you know, up a bit north, just encased in ice. You can go see her now if you want. Should we teleport over? Then I got to tell her how she saved me. How I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her. Now I never will. I once swore to you, right? That I'd help make a world where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rella, Vinca and Del. They're all tangled up in the worst parts of this twisted country. And they all suffered for it. The land runs on suffering, and somehow all its weak and meek ended up fuel for its fires. A crown on your head won't make that easier to change. I'll make change happen.
It'll be fine. Obviously.
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna keep us down. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. No. Lots of people are gonna resent change. It's a scary thing, yeah? I mean, yeah, it'll probably cause anxiety, so we've got to keep an eye on that.
Still.
Through the fear, we are wishing for the same thing, and that'll be a force to be reckoned with. Slow or not, this piece of shite world will change. Started seeing the light from hanging about with you. So no matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that crown's yours. Actually, I've got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec.
Here.
Just bought this. Here, take it. Golden perfume cream. Made of some rare beeswax or something. Apparently, they say the scent brings good fortune. Lady Rella had it when she was fixing me up. Gave me a little dab on both cheeks. Said she hoped I could smile again. Hope my luck would turn. Slum rat like me. So now I'm giving it to you, Blue. Hope fortune favours you tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, I suppose we'd better head back. Big day ahead of you. Oh yeah, big day, big day. Return to Grand Trad. Holy chudder. Right, so how many we got left? Let's go with more.
Perhaps.
What?
Perhaps.
It's little I can do, but let me see how things stand. What? Okay. More?
That's enough out of you.
No, where was I?
Gilmore's present. Go to Academia. Is this what I just have to go to? God. Gotta go there manually? Oh, so archaic. God, you had to make me come all the way here. We're told more about my final battle with Luis tomorrow. I see. So unless we have reached the final battle for the throne. Luis is a foe more fearsome than any of you have faced. You truly believe you can defeat him? I know we'll win.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Good. Spoken like a king to be. In striving toward the apex of all archetypes, you've surely marked yourself as a worthy as rule. Yeah. You surely marked yourself as worthy of rule. There we go. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the last king's decree.
I have faith in you.
I trust that you will win. You must if I am ever to know freedom again, however selfish a reason that is. I'll expect some compensation. When did you become so shrewd? I'm sure I'll think of something.
How delightful.
To finally be allowed back into the world I've dreamed of. But under your reign, it will seem a new world altogether. Perhaps you saw phantoms in my image throughout your travels, but that's all they were. No, all this, I remained locked in this prison. Wish I could travel the lands again, as I did in my youth. What extraordinary sights I would see.
Indeed.
First to the royal capital Grand Trad. I would be content to watch the people go about their daily lives, then off to Brillhaven by way of Mortira. That's a familiar path. And so it should. For all the tales of your journey have inspired me so much. Wish I could travel at your side. If the chance existed, no matter how slim, I'd take it. I suppose that's a dangerously insolent proposal for a king to be.
Please.
Still, once you are king, if ever you decide to tour the country or return to the road, please allow me to join you. If you insist.
I thank you.
Thank you. To walk a country born anew, together with its new king. It is like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. That reminds me, I'm sure it's far too early to prepare our trip together, but let me give you this. Right. White Raven Quill.
What say you?
For all you have learned, for graduating from your studies in academia, I award you this diploma. Let its white wing marks your flight from this bookish nest.
I can hardly wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while, but I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Do make yourself at home.
No, I won't. Can I go straight from here to Nearest?
Even.
Let's go. Nearest. Not doing the large igniter thing again.
Now then.
Well, tomorrow's the main event itself, eh? I thought it'd be nice to have a bit of a chat before then. How about we go somewhere with a nice view? Quick teleport should do the trick. God, I'm teleporting everywhere. I'm tired. Need some sleep. It takes so much of my energy.
Whoa!
What a grand meteor shower. Where? Like the sky itself, wishing you... Oh, there you are. Wishing you luck with a dance of stars, eh? How poetic of you. Well, I dabble. My real love sonnets are reserved for dragon crystals, though. Meteor showers are fine, but how lovely it'd be to have a rain of crystals. I have mentioned dragon crystals to you before, haven't I? I don't remember it. They're the remains of a great magical entity floating high up in the heavens. Sometimes find them crashing down in the mountains. We take those and process them for use in gauntlet runners, you see, as a semi-biological component.
True.
Our team was to fly this out of the sky and pluck one straight out from the firmament. Oh, the firmament, you say? Was.
Yep.
Well, I have gone above the horizon. Beyond the horizon, you might say. Firmament, you say? I've flown, and it's... If I don't stop there, one day the crystals in the heavens will be within reach. It makes me wonder. It's been a lifetime honing my skills and stuffing myself with knowledge. Can't let myself be satisfied with flying alone, can I? till now all my research and projects have been for the sake of my dream. The idea of doing it for altruism or public good. Poppycock. Far too abstract for my tastes.
But
this journey, seeing you all work for the people, for a better world, has gotten under my skin. Burns in me like the same mad passion of my most ambitious projects. If an invention of mine helps someone out there or gives them joy, that's my part in changing this land, eh? It's just like what you and our merry band do. Tromping all over and helping all sorts. A change that happens one city at a time, instead of by order of some lofty authority. This world is full of inconveniences and irrationalities, what? Well, my lad, that's what I intend to change, one invention at a time. That's so cool!
Right.
Marvelous, isn't it? Though I still have no idea what I'm doing and going to invent, of course. But soon enough, you'll be crowned king, and that'll be that. But you do know the road ahead is going to be bumpier, don't you? I imagine a grand title like Your Majesty would crush the very backs of most who wore it. And yet, you're rather looking forward to it, aren't you? Ah, and that reminds me. There's something I'd like you to have. Thank you.
here.
The first dragon crystal I ever found. Just a shard, really. Not enough magic power to have any practical application. When I picked this up, that's when my dream hit me. One day I got to the skies. And now here we are.
I'll do it.
I'll get you all to Luis tomorrow, no matter what. We'll make the impossible possible.
Hey.
You hear me, lad? Don't you falter now. Ba-ba-da-boom. Right, back to the gauntlet runner. Alright, who's next? How many we got left? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Got 3 left. Let's go Borden. Alright, Borden, how you doing?
You've come.
Now I hear you've got a rather difficult path ahead of you. But I'm happy you came to see me despite all that. You come all this way, so what say we have ourselves a wee chat?
The truth is,
ever since that attack from the human, the townspeople have slowly but surely come around to participating in the security activities. I consider it a great welcome change, but what's worrying you?
What happened?
I am worried. Security policies, the methods of self-government, well, that needs buy-in from the people. We need everyone's voices to both speak and be heard. Hope is we can find a compromise among all the different opinions and then make a change. It's not easy leading such an affair, let me tell you. You can do it.
It'll be fine.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you for the support. And you're no stranger to what I'm talking about, are you?
I haven't a choice.
King chosen by the people will be different from any other king we've ever had. Every citizen will expect something from you, and you'll feel a duty to live up to that expectation. This country is made up of allied states, with a major city as the capital of each state. But now they all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history and cultures. The wishes of the people are all so different.
Yeah.
And you'll be king of all this. Do you think you're going to possibly hear all the people's opinions? I'm not sure yet. I have to admit, I'm not sure.
You know why?
Here's what I think. A single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects. However, if you take a look at the country by region and town, you'll find people such as myself. And I can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be. And I can collect my people's opinions and transmit them to you. You want to make like a group of people, a collective of people, a common people, and house them so they can work together. A house of commons, if you will. Interesting. We'll consider it. Yes. So that way the king and the people can have a direct connection to each other. Just need other leaders to follow suit. It's a great idea. I believe you'll be a righteous king, and many others behind you do too. That said, some Only follow whoever they think will come out strongest. Mayhaps some follow you out of fear, just as with Luis. Your duty toward them just as any other. Though, and no doubt you'll have days where you'll just want to run away.
On the other hand...
And on those days, remember this. There are those who are determined to walk with you through thick and thin.
Don't you worry.
They believe and support you. They will correct you when you err, and little by little, you'll look back and see more and more people behind you.
Have a look.
Now that reminds me. Townspeople wanted to give you this. What is it? What is it? What is it? Wow. They've used glass and Sanwan Hoss to make this. Hopefully, Hulkenberg doesn't eat it. It's a speciality, household item unique to Martira. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make production of this major industry in Martira. Our artisans practice pretty hard these days. You just watch, my city's gonna flourish under your rule. Yeah, we'll see about it, mate. Right, he was overcome with emotion. Of course he was. Right, next up, Alonso. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, mate, you're just around.
Greetings.
Things have gotten quite interesting. I know you're a busy fellow, but you and I are friends. Could we talk elsewhere for a minute? Suppose.
Oh?
Candidate to the very end. I can hardly believe it. And I dare say you've made dying for your sake quite worth it. Any plans for resurrection?
So...
That depends on you. I'm currently planning what to do next after you're king. I'm certain it'll be quite chaotic in this country for some time. Firstly, we'll have the loudmouth chaps haranguing people, scoundrels shoring up sordid books by milking our muddled masses before anyone's the wiser. And of course, those scoundrels will have great political and financial interests. You'll have vultures lying in wait around every corner. Bring it on!
That's true.
Interesting.
But I'd like you to say, in the end, what choice do you have? If you can't pawn it off on someone else, it's best to buckle down and take it on. But don't worry. I'll not leave you to your own devices. Perhaps I'll enter the political arena. Be your speaker of sorts. God, this is so heading towards a parliamentary system, isn't it? Similar to the UK. And again, similar to Japan as well in some regard. You'll have your political opponents in the years ahead, doing their best to drag you down, undermine your ideals, and line their pockets while they're at it. I'd make use of this silver tongue of mine to uniformly dismantle their schemes and force their timely exit. It's reassuring.
Well,
interesting.
I see all their ploys for what they are. A lie for a lie. Sick a bad guy and the bad guys, in other words. My nature has changed not one iota. I am a two-faced trickster who schemes upon and deceives others.
But...
even I could truly glimpse the hope you aim to create in this country. I'll use my lies to support you until the end. Surely these are the sorts of lies my mother would overlook, yes? Oh, I just hope so.
Moving on.
I'm glad to have met you. Before we part, I have but one word of advice for my future king. If ever an enemy appears insurmountable, tell yourself this: my opponent is strong, but that is all they are. It is fine to fear an enemy's strength, but let not that fear consume you. Steel yourself and remember, the enemy is strong, yet I will prevail.
It's fine.
Determination will be your power. Determination is all you need to break through. It is the weapon you'll wield to seize your tomorrow.
Well then.
And with that, farewell. I leave you with both my parting extolments and my toll for departing penitence. That's a big gauntlet there. The folded envelope tucked underneath the shoulder strap of my bag. How did you get that there? So it was a silver coin I'd never seen before, with an identical design on either side. Alonso's candor, a man of many faces, now unmasked. Oh. Reflecting on the strange way we'd met, I left the club. So just one more left to go. Katharina. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Hello, hello. Oh, you seem a bit down.
You know something?
Heard you were going off to face against that blighter, Luis. Well, I, for one, think you got him whipped. Say, there was something I wanted to tell you. Got a minute? I do.
Hey, so...
Remember how I said I had something to tell you? That educational program we founded is really doing aces. Educate what now? I thought I explained it, but we got teachers who were giving us platypus lessons and all kinds of practical things, remember? No. Just goes to show we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. You taught me that, you know. It was you who got my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Some of them even moved to other towns and opened up shop.
What a day.
That's right, I'm gonna have to take up something new just to keep up. You'll go somewhere new?
What?
Right then.
That's a good question. I was thinking maybe somewhere overseas. I've been thinking on another thing I once told you, that we're allies fighting for this country. Our paths are different, but we got a common goal. A couple of thoughts running loose in my noggin, actually. If you become king, I think I'll journey abroad.
If you want my opinion...
As someone in charge could use some intel from faraway lands. Could get that for you. King's gonna need all the help he can get. I'm up to the challenge.
Right.
And I'll find out what's good, what's bad, and what's going on in the world and report back. We can solve the world's issues together.
Really now?
Word of warning, though. Don't let this country go to the dogs while I'm gone. If everybody's not prancing around all merry like when I get back, I'll knock you a good one. Won't much care not to see your ugly mug for long spurs, but better make myself useful, I suppose. I'm going to do what I do best. The only payment I want is you watching over me. I'll let you think good and hard on what I meant by that. Sure. Proper daft. I'm out of here. Except for this one thing. There was something everyone made for you. So here you go. Wooden doodle sculpture.
To you.
Read for your thoughts. They tried to make it look like you. Not bad by half, eh? Everyone brought their best talents to it. Whether it was carving the wood, making those pretty colours and that. If we could mass produce these dolls, it'd make a good souvenir, yeah? We could make it a Uchronia speciality item. Like they say, dream big. Tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of that dream. So you better pull out all the stops and win. This country's gonna be ours for the building. Ba-ba-da-bum. Spent some time with Katharina. Try not to let her excitement get the best of her. Yes. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Right, so that's everything done there. So let's see, key items. Doll sculpture, 2 strength and agility brawler, silver coin, endurance and luck, faker, desert glass lantern, 3 endurance, 2 agility, command, dragon crystal, 3 strength, 2 agility, gunner, white raven quill, 1+2 all stats when channeling the seeker lineage. +5 strength when channeling the berserk with the golden perfume, Erica flower, bookmark. +3 magic and 2 agility when it's the mass dancer, Ashen meteorite, +5 agility for the thief, Brigitta's brooch, +5 luck when channeling merchant, rippling shell, +3 strength, 2 magic when channeling the summoner, crested shortsword, +3 strength and 2 endurance when channeling the warrior, knight's memorandum, +5 endurance when channeling the knight lineage. There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll use that as a place to end this part here, and in the next part we'll see about resting at the inn, and then I assume the next day
Can't be.
heading after Luis.
Luis as king? I won't hear of it.
Exactly. Ta-ra for now.